Ayo friendos, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are taking a journey together into the unknown, into the wilds of TJ Maxx. We will first start out by exploring the makeup section to see what beautiful things they have in store for us. Then at the very end of the video, I will show you some of the other items that I like to pick up from TJ Maxx on the regular. If you are with it, friendos, then just stay tuned. So first off, we're coming across the Lime Crime Venus 2. It looks like they have that priced out at $13. Then we have something called Fun Spirit Wild Heart. I've never heard of this, but this is by Kara, I believe. I've heard of the brand Kara, but I've never heard of this particular palette. They have a Nicole Miller palette, a few of those. I actually had a very small Nicole Miller palette in the past and I really liked it. It was just a small little 5-pan palette. These look like they are just blush and highlighting palettes. I really like the aesthetics of these, but I will say it does feel like more of a boring day in the makeup department at TJ Maxx. This purple Glamorous Nudes palette. If anything was deceiving in packaging, it's this. My goodness, it's so beautiful and purple on the outside, and then we have this dull palette scheme on the inside. Ugh. Okay, so enough of those. Let's check out the lipsticks. So we've got a few things here from MAC. They're priced in at $8. And we have some Morphe. Oh, good old Morphe. Looks like those are priced at $4. We've got some things from Bare Minerals. And while they do have some items here from MAC, none of these are my favorite Powder Kiss formulation. Oh, looks like we've got a Messed Up Bite Beauty, some Juice Beauty. Again, it's kind of a disappointing day so far. Alrighty, another brand I've never heard of. We've got some stuff from e.l.f. Oh, and then we have the KVD Epic Kisses set. Looks like that is only $15 if you are into the KVD formulation. I think they are discontinuing those, so you might want to check that out if that's something you like. We've got essentially all drugstore brands, so I'm not really getting too excited about this. Let's see what else they might have to offer. Perfect, I found another shelf with eyeshadow palettes. So there it is, my favorite palette from ABH. We have the Riviera palette at only $20. Next, we have more from Kara Duo. These are $9. They all look very colorful. I don't have experience with these, so I'm not too terribly excited about them. Again, the packaging is pretty. Everything is colorful, so it might be something worth checking out. And then they have some BH palettes, which I don't know if you guys heard, but yeah, Makeup Revolution has bought out BH. I've always thought that BH has a pretty good quality for the price, and now they're probably not if they follow in the footsteps of Makeup Revolution. So we have a Mickey and Friends Truth Be Bold. Then we have the Coke and Morphe palettes. They're $8, it looks like. Looks like they have a lip set and a palette. The eyeshadow palette is $13 and the lip set is $8. Ooh, and then if you like the Physicians Formula Butter Collection, they have this set there. This includes some cheek colors. It looks like there's some contour in there and some highlights. And that is $8. Down below, it's the Morphe show. So we have the Nikita palette. Someone had already stuck their finger in this one, but the color scheme does look really colorful. I personally am not a fan of the Morphe formulation overall, but some people really like it. It's $20 if you are interested. Then we have the Essential Bronze palette from BH. And then the Jaclyn Bling Boss palette. That's there for $10, which I think is a fair price point for that palette. It's just not as good as the original, guys. It's just not. None of the Vault collection was. Okay, so we have a bunch of sponges, and other than this Cream Shop blender, I don't really see any that I am digging, or any of the brands that I recognize. So let's take a trip over to the soaps. I always buy my soaps from here. I really enjoy the glass bottles. I like something weighty. I'll definitely give you guys a look at what all I purchased in a moment. So some of you know I'm obsessed with coffee. This is where I get the majority of my coffee wares. They have some huge bottles of syrup this week. If you like the skinny syrups where they don't have any added sugar, you should definitely check these out. They're all delicious. Oh, and they have my Mickey stuff. Okay, this Joffrey's coffee, you guys, it's so good. I have one that is banana flavored, and you would think bananas and coffee, but it is so good. And I did buy it here at TJ Maxx. Okay, I did pick up the mocha raspberry one. And it turns out they have more in the store. This is a new reel. I see some French roast going on, a big bag of Starbucks French roast. They also have Kahlua coffee, and they have more of the Joffrey's, which let me tell you, Joffrey's is amazing. If you haven't tried it and you like flavored coffee, definitely give it a try. And look at this pretty mug. Like, I need another mug. Okay, putting that down. And they have more skinny syrups here on this aisle. Today, I'm going to pick up the cinnamon flavored one. And Friendos, that concludes our trip. It was not the most amazing day in TJ Maxx. I have found some really fantastic finds in there, and yeah, yesterday was not one of those days. So let me show you some of my favorites that I do often pick up from TJ Maxx and kind of show you what they are in person. I'll be right back. Okay, so you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I love my coffee. I drink it like 3 times a day. I really like my syrups. Okay, so most of these are Jordan's brand. I'm just gonna sort of tell you about each one. So this is the peanut butter cup one. I like to use this both in coffee and in smoothies. If I'm doing, say, like a peanut butter and banana smoothie, this goes really well with that. Then the cinnamon dolce. This one is really good. It has a very nice vanilla cinnamony flavor, and it's just delicious, and again, 0 calories. Okay, this is the only one where I'm like, it's not good. Okay, so this is the chai one. You're probably wondering, why is it used? It's because everyone wanted to give this a try after I told them it was bad, and we've all come to the consensus that it is indeed bad. It doesn't taste like real chai. I love real chai tea. This just has a funk to it, and this is the only one that I would not recommend out of all of them. Okay, the chocolate coconut macaron. I taste the chocolate, I taste a little bit of the coconut. The macaron, not really. I don't really taste that. It's still good though. I like chocolate and coconut, so I'm happy with this. Okay, this one is my absolute favorite out of all of them. Okay, the salted dark chocolate espresso. It is delectable. You guys really need to try this one. If those flavors sound good to you, it's definitely worth giving it a shot. And most of these I paid right at $4 for. Okay, then I got a vanilla caramel cream. This one is just okay. I'm not that big of like a caramel person, but sometimes this is like all that they had, and I don't know, I can't stop myself from buying these, so here we are. And then lastly, I have this Cafe Italiano. This is not the Jordan's, but it's still 0 calories. And this is the English toffee. This one is really nice too. These I've been loving. If you watched my Myrtle Beach video, you saw me use one of these. These are so cheap and so easy to use. Okay, the next item is alcohol. If you don't want to hear about alcohol, just skip ahead, I would say 30 seconds, and this too shall pass. Okay, so this is the Negroni. You can just, this says just add gin. Really, you can add any plain alcohol of your choice. Let this sit for 3 hours and then it's ready to enjoy. I like this because I can make simple little fancy drinks with the greatest of ease. Just pour it in, wait, and then it also comes with this little sifter so you don't get any of the little junk that you see in there into your drink. You can just filter it out very easily. And let's see, this was, I don't see the price tag on here now, but I believe this was $4. And usually I will get like 3 or 4 drinks out of that. I like big glasses, so. So yeah, just 3 or 4 for me. Also, if you can find any item for Province Beauty in TJ Maxx. Sadly, they end up there a lot. I think that people just don't know about the brand, but they're also available in World Market if you have a World Market. But at TJ Maxx, you can get the stuff for much cheaper. This says it's $10. I believe online it's actually closer to like $16 or $20. You know, they don't always get the price right, but they're $7 in TJ Maxx. This is the lavender and lilac bath and shower gel. Again, anything that I've tried from that brand has been amazing. I have their hair oils, I have their skin oils. You really want to give that brand a shot if you see them in there. So if you guys are following me on TikTok, then you already know that I'm obsessed with this item. This is my frother from Rae Dunn. It's amazing. If you haven't gone to watch that video, definitely give it a look because this has definitely stepped up my coffee game. Then I got this lavender hand soap. It's really nice. It has a very luxurious feel, that heavy weight that that I'm always talking about. I am very clumsy, so having something that I can't easily just like knock off in the sink is a big deal for me. I always go for glassware. So this is from the Bath Shop Canada. Again, it's lavender. This goes on my sink downstairs in the kitchen. Then in my bedroom, I have the citron scent. This was also $8. Very heavy and weighty. A lot of times you have brands that are made in the US that you can pick up from. This one was made in the US, so I like that. Okay, Friendos. All right, if they have this and you like hot chocolate and you like coffee, get this. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, this is the hazelnut cream coffee, and it has this very luxurious velvet texture. It also has an amazing smell. It's just delightful to sip on during the day, but this is from Godiva. Looks like I paid $9 for this, and it was worth every penny. Next up, we have some Starbucks French Roast. I got this for $5.59. I don't remember how much this is on Amazon, but I want to say it's like closer to $10. On the days that I need a big pick-me-up, I choose dark roast. Now this one is more of my sister's vibes. This is the Starbucks Vanilla. It says it is velvety and rich. That's true. Personally, this one is a little bit weak compared to the other ones, but she likes a weaker coffee. I like a more bold coffee. Okay, so these were $8 in store. These are the Joffrey's coffee. They have Joffrey's coffee stands inside of Disney World, especially if you're walking around Epcot. I got the Banana Bonanza. This is brown sugar and banana. If you're like, I don't know if I would want banana in my coffee, dude, you have to give it a try. Like, it's so good. It's surprisingly luscious. And then this is my most recent one. This is Raspberry Mocha. I really like this one. It's not as special as the banana one, but it's still really good and I'm enjoying it. The only reason that I'm not like, it's marvelous, is because I have had Raspberry Mocha coffees before, and I mean, they're pretty much always good, right? Like, when is there ever a bad Raspberry Mocha? All right, friendos, so I hope that gives you all a pretty good idea of what some of my favorite items are that I like to pick up in TJ Maxx. If you are a coffee addict like myself, you really ought to make the trip down there because they do have some amazing finds and some amazing deals from different little coffee companies around the world and in the US. So now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, what are your favorite items to pick up at TJ Maxx? Do you have a TJ Maxx near you? Do you have a Marshalls? Randomly, I don't really have a Marshalls close to me, but I do have a TJ Maxx. So that, if you're wondering why I never talk about going to Marshalls, that's why I don't have one close. Also, if you liked my eye look, it's going to be up on TikTok probably in a few hours after this video goes up, if it's not already there. So thank you all so much for watching and choosing to spend your time here with me. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you have not done so already, because if not, we'll both have to live in the sorrow of never knowing what could have been. Okay guys, have a great one. Bye.